What's up, fiends? Alucard here. Today is Tubi Tuesday. So, you know what that means? That means we get an intro. All right, what's going on, everybody? Today we have a very special guest making her internet debut, if you will. We got TBetty in the house.
Hello, everybody.
What's happening?
Me, TBetty.
She's real. She exists. All right, let's see what's going on. Echo's here. What's going on, brother? How's it going? June's in the house.
You're freezing up.
Echo saying hey.
Hello, Echo. Hello, Cheetah.
The cheetah's
Patrick,
up in
how
the
are you?
house. What's going on, guys? How's it going? It's Tubi Tuesday. Yeah. All right, everybody saying hi. Vanessa saying hi.
Hi, June. Hi, Vanessa.
Yeah. So, what's it like finally being on the tube? I think you're freezing up. Let's see. Do that. So TBetty, what's it like being on YouTube?
Well, it's exciting, and I'm glad to be here, and thank you for inviting me. And that way everybody gets to see what I look like now.
Yes, that's right. Cheetah wants to watch Blood Claws. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. But Blood Claws is a below Z grade
Keep freezing up.
movie.
Back.
If you need to back out and come back in, you can. Like if you want to leave it and come back in, sometimes that helps. And Star Lord's in the house. What's going on, Star
Yes,
Lord?
Star Lord. Hello.
Hey. All right. Let's see. Who else we got up in here? Blood Claws 2 starring Patrick. There you go. Yes, I'm all for that. Patrick, you need to make Blood Claws 2. Maybe play our intro. Yeah, maybe. Maybe that'll clear things up. Who knows, right? That's too funny. And later on, we will possibly have another guest. We shall see. But yeah. So I guess let's talk about this this silly little movie we watched. We watched. Wait, let me find it. I have it. We watched Snake Outta Compton. So I was expecting this to be NWA versus a giant snake, but it's not. It's really more of a like a B grade Wayne's Brothers movie against a giant snake. So what did you think of this movie, TBetty?
I actually got a kick out of it. I thought it was hilarious. I thought the acting was good, and I watched it twice actually because I liked it. I never laughed so hard. At one point, in one of the scenes, I almost fell off the chair laughing. I kind of got a kick out. It's funny. You got to be in a mood for really something funny because it's silly and funny. But I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's definitely not one to be taken seriously for sure. Let's see. Snakes Outta Compton sounds lit. But is there a snake in it? There is. There's actually two snakes in it. In the very beginning. And then the bad snake eats the other snake. And yeah, it's a whole big thing. So basically what this thing is about is there is a little nerdy kid named Verkle. Verkle, like Steve Urkel, but with a V in front of it. Total blatant. There's no kidding around here. And he's this little nerdy kid, and he builds this like ray, this like laser ray, and he shoots the snake with it, and the snake starts growing. But the snake starts growing um, from the sound of the bass. So like if it has like a kick-ass bass line, like the snake starts growing. So yeah, that's how the snake becomes bigger and bigger. And it's up to this like low-level rap group to fight it off. So that's the basic premise of it. Um, there were a couple funny characters, like I said, Verkle. He was very much he's very much like the evil version of Steve Urkel. You know what I mean? There you go, Hobbs. Horror's up in the house. Yeah,
Hello,
yeah.
Hob.
Shh. And yeah, so there's like the rapper guy, there's the DJ guy. The rapper's name is Cam, and the DJ guy is named Pinball. I thought that was funny. His name was
Oh, the
Pinball.
names were hilarious.
Yeah, I thought the names were pretty funny. And then we were talking about this a couple minutes ago, but there's another character in it called Mrs. Jones,
Oh, I love
who
her.
is like the best character in the whole movie. She's just this like she's kind of like a more badass Medea or something. It's pretty funny. Um and yeah, she's a trip. The couple scenes she's in, yeah, that's definitely the highlight of the movie for sure. Um and then do you want to explain the the homeless people scene?
Yeah, homeless people. They were saying like they couldn't go in the restaurants and all to go to the bathroom, and so they would go to the bath. He had to go to the bathroom, and the snake gets him in a bad place.
Yes,
I
he goes
almost
right
fell
up.
off the chair.
He goes right up in between
And
the
yeah,
nether
and
regions.
he goes back to the other homeless guy. I need help. I need help. And the snake comes right out the middle of him. I'm telling you, I was almost lost it. And of course,
That
don't
was
forget Alley Jaws.
oh yeah, oh god, Alley Jaws.
He was like
Jeez,
the gangster, I guess.
he's kind of like the pimp gangster,
The
like
pimp, yeah.
like like landlord or something. Yeah, it was it was really funny. So think of like okay, so basically think of oh god, what's it? Don't be a menace. You know the Wayans brothers spoof. Think of that meets like Anaconda, and that's pretty much this movie.
Yeah.
So yeah, yeah. All right, it looks like we have another special guest coming in to try to save us from the snake out of Compton, and he's our man Cal. What's happening, Cal?
What's up, guys? What's up? Hello.
Hello, Cal.
How's it going,
Greetings.
man? Long
I'm all right,
long
man.
time no see.
Yeah, glad to be here.
Yeah, glad to have you, man. Apparently today is Hobbs' birthday. Happy birthday,
Yeah,
Hobbs.
I seen that.
Happy
Yeah,
birthday, Hobbs.
Happy
yeah.
birthday, Hobgoblin.
There you go. Congrats on making it this far.
4-0. Big 4-0.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, indeed. Let's see who else. Cheetah says pimping ain't easy. It ain't. That's correct. Oh, Casey's here. What's going on, man? Fellow snake human
Hey,
hybrids. This okay.
and hello,
This
Betty. How are you?
How you doing, Cal?
I'm all right. I can't complain. It's a slow day, but
That's good.
it's a day.
I
there
hear
you
that.
go. Now this movie was chosen initially by Mr. Interweb Kaiju Casey right here. We should have had you up here, Casey, talking about this movie.
Explain yourself.
Yeah, it's really all his fault that we watched this to begin with.
He did it on purpose. He plotted the whole thing.
He did. He did. Very, very shrewd of you, Casey. Very, very shrewd. I have to say. Yeah. So, what did you do for your birthday, Hobbs? I want to know. You do anything fun?
He ate pumpkin pie, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, because he's the Pumpkin King. That's right. That's right.
Hello,
For
everybody
sure.
in the chat. I can't see who's all here, but Hello.
Yeah, everybody's just kind of saying hello. All right, but Casey's asking if I liked it better than Lake Fear. Yes. This one, yes, I did like better than Lake Fear. Um, I just released a Dollar Tree Theater video about an hour ago, maybe even less than an hour ago, and I did not like that one better than Lake Fear. So go check that out
Wow.
after the stream.
That's
Let's see.
bad, Al. That's a low bar. Lake Fear is the bottom tier, right?
Yes, sir. It's pretty bad. You see, Hobbs worked today and had half a day off. Just relax. There you go. It's always good just relaxing and watching some movies. That's like my favorite type of day. You know. Let's see.
That's funny, Hobbs, because the older I get, the more I like settle birthdays, and so that's weird. Like like it's cool to go out on a weekend, but like the actual day, I kind of like to be settled.
Yeah, yeah. Especially as you get older. For sure, for sure. So did anybody else watch anything on Tubi this week? Or even if it's not on Tubi, did you watch anything?
I watched Basement Jack. I think it's
Ooh,
Basement
what's that?
Jack.
What's
It's
that about?
it's a slasher. Guys, he gets he's abused as a child, and he goes around hacking up families. And this one girl survives, so she's kind of tracking him because he got out of jail, and because the psychiatrist said he was okay. You know how that goes. So she's tracking him, and he's tracking her. It was really good. I kind of enjoyed it.
Oh, that's
But
cool.
it's on Tubi.
And that's on Tubi? Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, check it out. It's a slasher.
Let's see. Starlo hasn't watched anything lately. All right. The yeah, so I watched basically 3 movies this week. Y'all know what I watched on Sunday. I watched the Dollar Tree Theater movie, and then I watched this one. So I kind of struck out all 3 times, sort of. I mean, this one's definitely probably the best one out of the 3.
You got to they setting you up for all the strikeouts. I watched I watched TV series this week. I watched Chucky. Finally got to see that. And I was very happy I can finally finish that. So I restarted it because when it aired, I only watched up to episode 3. Then I stopped because I'm just I don't know. I'm just not into week to week anymore. I'm just into going all in. Like
Yeah.
I don't like that. Coming back. Seems like the story's more cohesive to me because I can remember it when it's all in a binge type.
All
watch.
one. Right.
Yeah. So I watched that. That was pretty decent.
I like to do that too, Cal.
Yeah, it's the best way. They got us hooked like that. And
yeah, that's kind of the thing now. Yeah.
Yeah, I watched a show called Raising Kanan. I just finished the last episode of that about an hour ago, and it was okay. I watched that Venom, Venom 2, the Carnage one.
The new one. Was that how
Didn't
was
care
that?
for it.
I haven't watched that one.
I didn't care for it, and I'm not too hard on movies, but it just wasn't the worst thing you'll ever watch in the world. But it was just so over the place. It's a comedy, and it's just I don't know, man. They could have did better than that, but it's not the worst. But it's just like don't rush to watch it.
Yeah, I got you. All right, let's see. See, Patrick watched The Dead Room and Batman versus Two-Face. All right, Batman versus Two-Face is pretty good. I haven't seen The Dead Room.
Yeah, I got to see that. That's a continuance of the old TV show from the '60s, the Batman. I got to watch that one.
Yeah, those animated Batman movies are killer, man. I love those movies. Those are really
whole
good.
Universe is great.
Let's see. Vanessa watched When a Stranger Calls, the original with Carol Kane. She watched that today.
Maybe I need to watch that, Nessa, because I watched. Matter of fact, I just looked at my copy of the one from. Is it 2005? It's 2000.
Oh,
yeah, I didn't like that at all. But maybe the old one. The old one is with who's the actress?
Carol Kane.
Her name. Yeah, Carol Kane. That's like kind of an iconic movie for some people.
Yeah.
I probably need to watch that one.
Yeah, it's definitely a good one for sure. Patrick watched Friday the 13th part 8.
Don't do that, Al. Don't do that, Al. I love part 8. It hurted me to watch y'all review. I love that movie. They were tormenting me, Betty. They were tormenting me through the whole review.
Uh-oh.
Okay, see, Casey watched Snake Outta Compton. See, Casey, you should be up here talking about this. So
I kind of liked it though. I thought it was funny.
what is the Dead Room? I want to know what the Dead Room is. Y'all tell me.
Hope
I
it's
don't
better
know
than the
about that one.
disappointment.
The Disappointments Room is oh god, that
That
freaking
was
movie.
terrible. I just watched that last week. I was like, oh man.
Okay, the Disappointments Room is on my list of worst movies ever because it's that damn
Really?
bad.
It's
Yeah, I
that
cannot
bad
stand
though?
that movie.
I mean, it's bad, but that bad?
It's to me, it's especially for like a big budget like movie, like
True.
definitely up there.
True.
Thank you, Hobbs.
That is
Definitely
true.
up there. Yeah. Let's see. Vanessa watched the Not So Pretty docuseries. Yeah, I heard that's pretty crazy. I might need to watch that.
You didn't watch it with her?
I was at work today.
Oh. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Apparently, Echo's cat wanted some attention. That's okay. Go take care of your kitty.
You watched the Cat Diaries then.
Okay. Yeah. Echo went and saw Morbius, which I heard is awful. Let's see.
I still gotta watch it.
You see, Casey watched The Return of the Cape Crusaders. They made a sequel to it. Okay.
Yeah, the Two-Face one. I don't which. I think the Batman vs Two-Face is the sequel to that one. But they're all connected to the TV show. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna have to check out the Dead Room.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look for that. Let's see. It's a haunted house film from New Zealand. It's very good. Okay.
Ooh.
That sounds cool. I'm gonna have to look for it. I'm gonna have to look see where it's at.
How you guys feel about all these horror movies where you can't hear what they're saying anymore? Like like I guess it's the quality, but it's like you have to have caption because you cannot. I find me not make out a lot of words in a lot of these horror movies anymore.
That's true, Cal. I had that same problem. I put the captions on too for that very reason.
Yeah, well, I sometimes have hearing issues, so the captions help me a lot. Yeah, but yeah. All right, let's see. Dead Room's IFC Midnight. All right, cool.
Of course it is. Of course, Cheetah.
Does pre-records and edited movie watch-alongs count as? Yeah, sure. Why not? You kind of watched it, right? That counts.
Do you guys forget what you watch during the week? I know I do sometimes. I'll be like, oh yeah, I watched that this week.
Yeah. Yep. Sometimes, especially if I watch a lot of stuff.
Absolutely.
But sometimes I do. I'm like, oh yeah, wait, what did I watch that day? I can't think of it. I can't think.
Right.
Unless it was just like mind-bogglingly awesome, you know.
Right.
Let's see. Star-Lord.
Oh, I did watch Sleepaway Camp: The Survivor, which is like a 40-minute movie full of outtakes. Oh my god, It was terrible.
Yes, it is.
I mean, I guess they wanted to show the fans what they did and that they were working on another movie, but I couldn't believe I watched it. It was terrible. It was just outtakes of her running around. There were some outtakes of her in a bathing suit and her running from a sheriff. It wasn't a movie.
No, not at all. I've also sat through that as well. It is very, very difficult to watch. Yeah, but thank God it's only like 40 minutes or something. But you know,
I just knew that because they said they spliced some footage together, so I thought they was going to make it a 40-minute mini movie, or I just thought I don't know what I thought. I just thought it was going to be something better because I've just watched those movies for the first time a couple months ago, and I'm just loving those. The only one I haven't seen is the last one, The Return. I haven't seen that one yet.
The Return is the one that I didn't like.
You didn't like that one?
I didn't like it. No, because it's more in line with the Survivor footage, but just with an actual story.
Yeah, I kind of as I was reading that, I said, "Oh, they kind of redid this idea." But it seems like they're talking about continuing from that. They're going to make another one.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not against it. I just hope it's better than the last one.
I hope so too.
I gotta find it out.
Yeah, because TBetty, you saw the first three, right? Didn't you? The Sleepaway Camp. Yeah. But you haven't seen Return to Sleepaway Camp, right?
No.
The fourth one? Yeah. I'll bring it to you. You can watch it.
Okay.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I do have it. Yeah.
I wish I had it. I gotta see that, man. I want to see it so bad. And you know, it's so funny. The first one is clearly the best made movie, but the second one is so much fun. It's just fun to watch.
Yes.
I have fun
Yeah.
with it.
The second one is my favorite for sure.
Yeah, I like that one. I like the first and the second one.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
just so
Third
cool.
one, so. But the second one to me is kind of your classic slasher, and
Yeah.
it kind of has a little bit of everything that makes a slasher great.
Yes. And it
Yeah.
paid a lot of homage to other slashers. Or
It
was that
did.
the third one that did that? One of them did it.
I think both of them kind of did, from what I remember. It's been a little while since I've watched the third one, but and I thought Pamela Springsteen was fantastic as Angela.
She's the whole thing. You just watch for her, really. She's just great. She
Yeah,
has so much charisma.
yeah, she was
She's really
fantastic.
good.
I loved her. She was so good. All right, let's see what's going on. YouTube me's in the house. How's it going? THX and Dolby for virtually everything. The music, the score, background, drown out the dialogue. Yeah, yeah. A lot of times it does. There's no like good sound mixers anymore. Like the sound mix of all these movies are just terrible. Let's see. Casey saying Letterbox is the only reason I can keep track of what I watch. Yeah, that's how I keep track nowadays too. That's about it. Yeah, I used to use IMDb, and like, but that list got like completely out of control, so I stopped using it.
Mm.
And Casey also says that he warned you about the Survivor, Cal.
I didn't hear those warnings, but you know, I mean, I love the franchise so much up to that point. I'm still not sorry. At least I know I've seen it.
Yeah, and Star Lord also watched The Green Mile, which is that's a good one. Let's see.
It's been a long time for that one.
No, I do not believe Dustin Ferguson did a sleepaway camp. I don't think he did the fourth one. Did he? I don't know. Double check for me, Cheetah. Double check. Let's see. They tried to make a sleepaway camp movie between Sleepaway Camp Return. Okay. Like a prequel sequel kind of weirdo thing. But because it
If
didn't
only
finish it,
Angela would come back. Well, the other Angela, Pamela. Only if she would come back.
yeah. Yeah, I want Pamela to come back. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, something
Yeah,
about
she was really good. She made the show, a movie. I mean,
yeah. The fourth one's just dumb. And let's
They're,
see.
I think they're good. You know how you could say they have they're good in their own right. Like, cause like, and to me, the first one is clearly the best made movie, and it's a good movie. But it's just, if you just want to have a good time, the second one, it's
The
hilarious.
acting is much better in the second one.
In the
than the first
second one, really? Huh.
I think so. I think the acting's better because you got Pamela Springsteen, you got Renee Estevez, and then you got all these other people that can actually kind of act. The first one, I just found that everything was very stiff and very, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. But that's kind of the way I saw it.
When they got past the crazy mother in the first one, she took me out of the movie when I first watched it, and I'm like, she's a little too campy, a little too out there. But when they get back to her at the end of the movie for the reveal, that fits. It fits the tone of the movie. I like them both for different reasons.
Oh yeah. No, I don't dislike it. It's just that
I know.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think the second one is just way better than the first one.
Yeah, it flows better too.
And like Casey just said, the camp songs are much better in the second one. Oh, I'm a happy camper.
You don't like her rap in the third one? She raps.
Oh, she does. I forgot about that. Oh gosh, yeah, I totally forgot about that, Cal. It's been a while since I've watched that third one.
Yeah.
They also gave her a stupid haircut in the third one.
They gave her a what?
A stupid haircut.
I guess they did. Then I didn't notice.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the aunt. The aunt's great.
Crazy aunt. She's crazy. That's saying it.
Let's see. Felissa Rose did an interview and said both siblings survived the accident at the start of the first movie. Oh, okay. So that's how they're going with it. Okay, I got you.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting until you see the fourth movie, and then you're like, oh. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just.
Oh
It's
man, you're
not.
killing me. I can't trust you though, Al. You bragged on Jason New York, man. I like Jason New York, so I don't know if I can trust your reviews anymore, buddy.
He wants to come in.
There's some good things about Jason Taking Manhattan, but
Yeah, he's
I don't
being
know.
nice to me.
Overall, compared to the rest of them, it's just that.
That's why I like it. It's just fun to me, man. For the same reason we like Sleepaway Camp too. I like to have fun with the movies, you know.
Yeah.
I love Jason Goes to Hell too.
You know,
I gotta see.
I don't hate Jason Goes to Hell as much as a lot of people.
Mhm.
There is one part of the storyline that I hate, and I'm gonna get to that on the Midnight Society. But there is something about it that really bugs the crap out of me. But other than that one big thing, I kind of like it.
I like the creative. The one thing that's not highlighted about the franchise because Jason can be so repetitive. I mean, he's very repetitive. But what they're trying to do with the movie by how they place him, even if you think it's over the hill or it's just he went to space, he fought Carrie, he fought Freddy, he went to New York. Yeah, that's all fetch stuff, but it's at least they're trying, and that's more than a lot of franchises. And I always do respect that from that franchise. And even though I like Michael Myers better than Jason, it's not hard to say that Jason has more better movies because there are movies in the Halloween franchise people hate, but usually you hear more people loving the Friday franchise.
Yeah. Let's see how many. There's really only one Halloween movie I can't stand, but the rest of them are okay. Well, no, I take that back. There's two. There's two in the Halloween series I really don't care for.
Or the Rob Zombies get bad raps. People don't. They're starting to come around on the third one, the anthology one. That gets bad raps. The fifth one had bad raps. 6 is bad, but I mean, and if you ask me, the new one wasn't great, but you know.
I know a lot of people didn't like the new one. Yeah. I dug it, but I mean, yeah, it's not a good standalone. You know what I mean? Like you kind of have to watch it as a part of something else.
Yeah, I hope the third film flushes them all together because I was extremely disappointed with that new one.
Yeah. Let's see. Jason tilted his head like Michael Myers when he saw his own mask because that is what Jason is like, just like seeing his mom or Corey Feldman. Yeah, I think that was one of my favorite scenes, man. When he saw that hockey mask and he just kind of tilted his head. Yeah, that was neat.
SL7 is my man. He's the only one repping the Jason movies everybody hates in the comments on your guys' streams. I'm always with him.
He gets distracted. Jason Takes Manhattan did good with his character. Yeah. And of course, Kane Hodder always kills it.
Yeah,
he's the essential Jason. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He always will be the definitive Jason. I don't think anybody will ever.
He's what Robert Englund or Brad Dourif is to their characters. He is that.
Right.
Pretty much.
Exactly. Oh, Mr. Bones up in the house. What's going on, Bones? Yeah.
I'm sorry, Betty. Have you watched the Friday 13th franchise?
Yeah, I'm up to number 8.
Number 8.
And that's the most I've seen.
Yeah,
I want to see the one goes to hell.
She's following along. Yeah.
Oh, first time watch. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I was never really in the horror until Al there got me started.
It's all my fault.
But now I love it. So.
Oh, that's cool, Al. You did that. You got her into the horror room. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And then my mom got me into it, so I'm just giving back.
Giving back.
She's giving back. Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing.
Let's see. Patrick says Part 8 was not the worst sequel in the film series. There you go.
I'll be the one to say it. I don't hate none of them anymore. I used to hate one of them, but I don't hate any of them. But in my opinion, the first one is still the weakest for me. I know you guys like the first, but it's the weakest. It's not terrible anymore to me, but it's the weakest.
Okay, so I actually used to think that, honestly. I used to kind of dislike the first one, like way back when. I just particularly on this rewatch that I did like 2 months ago.
Right.
It just, I don't know. I just looked at it completely differently, and it made more sense, and I don't know. I like the way it flowed, and it really grew on me a lot, and I thought it was pretty good.
Same. I watched it back in August, and I was like, "Oh, I've been out on this movie. I hated this movie, but now I don't hate it. But it's still the very last on my list. I like the remake better than it. Yeah, I know. Al, I know.
Yeah, and I can't believe all you guys voted that I have to sit there and watch this damn remake. I freaking hate this remake.
It wouldn't be right, Al. You have to.
No,
I hope you guys do a
Friday
recap.
13th remake. Wait, what?
Like I hope you just do a separate one last episode to recap your views, everything, as a whole on the whole franchise.
We are. Cool. We're planning a big like ranking and yeah, that like a big summary type video.
Yeah.
So that should be pretty cool. So after we watch them all, we're gonna like say exactly what we think. And I'm sure Patrick and I will have differing opinions.
You guys are pretty linked in on most of your opinions for the most part.
For the most part, but there's definitely some. I think there's certain things that I like that he doesn't, and there's certain things he likes that I don't. So, but yeah, and apparently Bones likes the Friday remake as well.
Yeah, I hated that one as well. But when I rewatched it in the summer, I rewatched all of these movies like some more than once in the summer, and I really like the remake. Now I want a sequel. When it came out, I was very vulgar about it. I didn't like it at all. But now, I wouldn't mind seeing them pick up from there.
Yeah, I mean, I liked Derek Mears as Jason. He was all right.
I liked the brother and sister.
Yeah, Bones says he likes Kane Hodder and C.J. Graham. I completely agree. Those are my two favorite Jasons as well.
Which one's C.J. Graham? 3
or C.J. Graham? C.J. Graham was 6. That was Jason Lives.
He was really good, but that was really just a good put together movie for a Jason movie. It seemed like it knew it took all the best beats and did something new with it. Made it faster. It just
made it faster, funnier. Yeah.
But I kind of like what's his name? The guy he threw in part 8. That's in Freddy vs. Jason.
Yeah, Ken Kirzinger,
the big guy. Yes, him. I kind of like him. He's big and even though Kane is the best, I see what the director wanted to do. He wanted to have a Frankenstein towering Freddy Krueger. He wanted to have that, that big thing. So I kind of like him. I don't know.
I thought he did a good job. I thought, but because Robert Englund's not that tall. He's just barely taller than I am, and I'm not tall at all. I'm 5'7", so I'm short. He's like 5'9", maybe. So
wow.
What's that? Who? No,
I thought
he's like 5'9". Yeah, he's Robert Englund's fairly short. He looks tall because he's skinny. So Kane Hodder's like 6'1" or so. And so he's bigger than him, but it's not like a super drastic difference. So Ken Kirzinger, I think, is like 6'6". Right. That's a pretty big difference.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I mean? So they wanted
and it showed. It showed like that fight
thing.
Did. Yes,
it did. Yeah, it did. And actually, that's a really cool fight scene. But yeah. All right, wait. I'm backed up.
Yeah, I always thought Freddy was taller than that, man. Because in the movies, I guess because you're a kid, you see the movies, and he just always. And I guess since he's killing kids, he just seemed like a taller guy. But that's movie magic, I guess.
Yeah. Who doesn't like Duke and Jason Goes to Hell? He's like a Jason bounty hunter. Yeah, kind of. Jason is not a vampire. Well, he should be. He's more of a zombie, but
if you watch Jason Goes to Hell, he's a Deadite.
yeah,
Some would say.
True. Have I seen Blood Claws? I have not subjected myself to that. I probably won't. So yeah, do not look for that for Tubi Tuesday. Sorry guys, Blood Claws is probably not happening.
Real quick, I want to ask the chat. You guys should vote to get Al. He watched the first Snake movie. He got to watch the second one.
Wait, there really is a second one?
I think so.
Oh God.
It wouldn't be right. You got to watch both.
Well, yeah, you got to complete the cycle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Bones is saying he loves Kane Hodder as Jason, but his favorites are 4 and 6, and I don't know who plays him in 4. 4 was Ted White and 6 is C.J. Graham. Yep. Let's see. Star Lord says it was a 2009 reboot. If you ask me, they need to reboot it in 2022 or start production. I'm hoping that they come up with something because I think Victor Miller has the rights again to Friday the 13th. So yeah. I'm not sure what he wants to do with it, honestly.
They're finishing out stuff. They said it's definitely coming, but it's still going to be a while. But he's definitely coming back.
Yeah, and even Casey's like, wait, there's a second Snake Outta Compton? Okay, I have to look it up now, Cal. Thanks.
I could have swore I saw that cast with a 2 on it. I could have swore.
All right, let's see. Snake Outta Compton. I was really hoping for some better raps in it too.
Wow, better raps.
Yeah. Well, he trying to Snake with it.
Let's see. I'm not seeing a 2, man. I see 1.
I could have swore there was a 2 to that. I saw it at Dollar Tree.
Well, if you see it at Dollar Tree, buy me one, and I'll.
I could be wrong, man. I could be wrong.
Let's see.
If I find it, I'm gonna watch it though. You guys got to vote.
If it exists, yeah. If it exists.
Okay.
Let's see. Bones says he only remembers Ted White because in Crystal Lake Memories he says he wanted to choke Corey Feldman. Yes, he did. He did indeed. He could not stand Corey Feldman. He was like, he's a little brat kid, and he wanted to strangle him in the interview. I thought that was pretty funny. Let's see. Casey says, yeah, the music didn't land for me song-wise. It's surely not Leprechaun in the Hood. Definitely not. Leprechaun in the Hood is awesome.
Yeah, people try to like critique it like it's supposed to be a great movie, but it's fun. It's just fun.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
I never heard of that one.
Yeah, no? it's part of the Leprechaun series.
That's probably why I haven't seen it. Let me check it out.
This guy.
Yeah. Pictures of him.
Yeah. Okay.
If you can look at him, he's not flattering to look at, but they're a good franchise.
Yeah, I actually love the Leprechaun movies. Vanessa can't stand them.
I love them. Vanessa, you're so wrong. What's going on?
I like them. I like Chucky. I like all that. All that stuff.
Chucky's my favorite. He's my number 1.
I know. Let's see. Star-Lord saying, just imagine the return of Kane Hodder. That would be epic. If they want to do it right, that's the way they need to do it. Right there. It was Ted McGinley, Jason in part 4, Wayne. Yeah, that dude's still kicking. Ted White is like in his 90s. The guy that played him in part 4, he's like in his 90s now, still kicking. Yep.
That's awesome.
Vanessa says the Leprechaun series with a vomit emoji.
Why, Nessa? Why?
She can't stand him.
That's awesome. Me gold.
Okay.
Me gold.
All right. Here you go, Cal. Bones is saying there was this straight out of Oakland 1 and 2 at the Dollar Tree.
Oh, okay.
That might be what you're saying.
Oh, my bad. I stand corrected. Thanks, Bones, for the research.
Yeah.
Well, you missed the bullet, Al.
Whew. Although, like I said, it's not as bad as Lake Fear or a Dustin Ferguson movie, you know. But yeah. Vanessa is ragging on Leprechaun.
Maybe they can go down a demon hole, Vanessa.
It could go down a
Vanessa,
demon hole.
Take them down a
Vanessa,
demon hole.
you were one of my favorites, Vanessa. Why are you doing this? This is hurt my feelings.
Don't be hurting Cal's feelings, Vanessa.
Oh, I'm gonna cry.
Casey saying when Chucky reboot says this is for Tupac, they were referencing the Snake Outta Compton dream sequence.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Wait, Cal. Yeah. There's a scene in Snake Outta Compton. The guy gets knocked out, and he starts dreaming that he's like in heaven, and he meets Tupac, Biggie, and Rutherford B. Hayes, the former president. And I thought that part was pretty funny too.
That was funny.
Yeah, that was.
I will be
pretty
right
funny.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to watch this.
This it's at first I really kind of hated this movie, but then the more I think about it, the funnier it is. So I'm actually getting more of an appreciation out of this silly little movie because it actually is pretty funny.
Right.
At least I thought so. Have I seen Snakes on a Train? No, I have not watched Snakes on a Train yet. I did see it's on Tubi. But do we really want to talk about another snake movie next week? I don't know. I don't know about that. Okay, Vanessa's saying every freaking St. Patrick's Day I'd have to run the stupid Leprechaun movies all day long. And she's Irish. Yep. All right. Leprechaun needs to be disemboweled. That's pretty extreme, Vanessa. Let's see. Casey says, starts off rough. That house party was pretty, it starts off with a house party, and no, not kid and play type house party, but like, I don't know, like a Z grade in living color house party. Because if it was a kid and play house party, I'd be all over it. I love kid and play, and the kid and play movies are awesome. In fact, my favorite kid and play movie though is Class Act, which is streaming on Tubi, by the way. But yeah,
not happy. Hello, say hello, kid.
Oh, there we go. It's Jenna.
You want to say hello to everybody?
There you go, Cheetah. You got
That's the girl, Cheetah.
You got a buddy.
She's
Cheetah's
busted.
got a buddy.
She don't want me to hold her.
Yeah.
Pretty dog.
Let's see. Does a leprechaun kill Jennifer Aniston?
No spoilers.
So.
She meant it literally.
Thank you, Cheetah. Patrick, appreciate it.
There you go. What a pretty cat. There you go.
She ran off. She got her treat. She's gone now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, mine does that too. She although not too much. My cat's weird. My cat's like a dog. She wants to be by us, and she wants to just like we need to be in eyesight. You know how some cats just kind of run off? Not mine.
Well, she's sitting right by the door, so
yeah.
She wants to be where we are, but she don't like to be held. She's still young.
Yeah.
She's watching me.
She's like, "What are you doing, Mama?"
Hey, Al, did you disappear, or was that just my feed? Because for my feed, you just went blank, and Betty was gone, and I was the only one up here for a second. And was that just my connection?
That was on your end, yeah.
Oh, that sucks. Sorry, guys.
at least from what I could tell. Yep. So wait, what was it? So what's the worst movie you've seen?
Ever?
Yeah, ever.
Oh,
both of y'all. What's and people in the chat too? What's the worst movie you've ever seen? I am legitimately interested.
The
I'll let the
Devil's
lovely
Machine.
Ooh, that was
Which one?
machine.
I'm sorry.
No, which one, T-Betty?
The Devil's Machine.
Devil's Machine,
I couldn't
which
even
I
get
got,
into it. I had to throw it in a box.
which I
Not
got
even.
at the Dollar Tree.
Yeah,
I got a copy of it.
I don't
Like,
know, Al. I'm so not. I'm like, for me to even talk bad about a movie, I have to hate it. Like I'm really not hard on movies. So that's tough, and I try to forget them. So it's kind of not stored. Only ones I can think of is a movie called Last Winter with Connie Britton. It's terrible. It's a horror film, and they're in like Alaska or something. And I'm not still sure if it was zombies or if it was spirits. It was terrible. And
nice.
probably Suicide Squad, the new one. I hated that movie. Um,
Hmm.
I really didn't like that. I mean, come on, like you have all these superheroes, all these great actors and actresses in there, and your whole theme of the movie is rats. Save the day. This is what you give me. That's
Mm-hmm.
terrible. That's god awful. I still want my time back. But that's all I can think of. You guys saved me from Lake Fear, so I ran from that one. So that's
Oh,
about
Cal,
it.
me, and you need to do a watch along at Lake Fear too.
Oh,
Why
please don't.
you trying to do what Casey did to you, huh? Just set me up.
Hey,
Okay.
mm-hmm. You know.
I've never seen the first two Evil Dead, so maybe that's a good watch along.
Oh, the Evil Dead's good. Those are good. All
I
right,
haven't
wait.
seen
Let's
those. I
see.
have to check that out too.
Let's see what everybody's saying here. Let's see. Echo wants to know if Patrick still has that sandwich from last week.
Ugh.
And Star Lord wants a leprechaun cat. Let's see. All right, Casey's saying Death Factory, which
Yeah,
isn't what's her name in that? Tiffany Shepis. Is that the Tiffany Shepis one? Let's see.
maybe. Al, I have a question for you when you're done checking the
Uh-huh.
chat.
All right, let's see. Echo saying Carnival of Souls, the 1962. Oh, I actually kind of like that one. Let's see. Vanessa saying Eyes Wide Shut, which I get, but I kind of liked it. I know. And I hate saying that because I can't stand Tom Cruise.
I hated Black Swan.
Oh yeah, there you go.
I hated it.
Do you have a movie you love that to use that has a punching bag as a punching bag?
Oh, I
I
got
can
one.
probably think of a few. I can think of a
Halloween
few.
3. I hate Halloween 3.
I will give you a hot take. I don't like Halloween 3 either. Let's see. Patrick saying hashtag horror. Yeah, that movie is a pile of garbage. I agree,
Mm.
100% with that one.
I don't know if I think I might have seen that. Was that the one like it's an anthology one?
Yeah,
And there's something about Satan's baby or something in one of the stories.
Something
I
like that.
like that.
Oh, dude, come on, man.
I mean, I didn't hate it. I wouldn't recommend it, but it was a watch.
Let's see. Cheetah saying Superman 4 still sucks. Death House is pretty awful. Yeah, I agree. I agree. All right, Bones. I know why you're booing me.
Why you boo? Why you boo me?
He's booing us because we don't like Halloween 3.
Halloween
Okay.
3.
Let me explain why I don't like Halloween 3. I don't care that it doesn't have Michael Myers. That has nothing to do with it.
It's just not good.
I just think it's a crappy movie.
It is.
It's what it is. It's a TV movie. It is. Watch it real good. It's a TV movie that has a little extra stuff, so it's not a TV movie. And the non ending that we don't see any of the good shit. It's all in your mind. We don't see any of it. So it's like come on.
Maybe
You even end like on a stupid note. I don't know. That's just my feelings toward it.
maybe they'll argue though, Al.
What's that?
They'll say that that's more terrifying that you didn't see it. You know, some people argue that.
I get that, but with the way the story was going, give me something.
It
Just give me
sucks.
something. I just wanted something.
You got
I mean, the
fake
acting
Tom
itself,
Selleck. Yeah,
yeah.
terrible.
I mean,
It's
some of the
terrible.
acting was okay. Like, I do like Tom Atkins, and I do like Colonel the guy that played Colonel Cochran. Um, but I mean, I don't know. It just there was something missing from it for me. Now,
Mm.
I don't begrudge anybody that likes it. If you like it, cool.
Yeah,
Whatever. I don't. Yeah,
to
whatever
each
floats
their
your
own.
boat, man. But yeah,
Yeah,
to each their own. Exactly. It's just that
try
I
to
don't
sell.
particularly care for it.
Yeah, they try to sell it to you like, oh, it's an anthology. It just don't have Michael. No, it's still a crappy movie. I get it, don't have Michael, and but yeah, it's bad. But don't feel bad, Bones. Halloween, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 is the second worst in the franchise.
I don't know which one's worse. They're both kind of up there. They're both kind of
You
equal.
want to hear a hot take? My favorite
Yeah.
one is the first one by Rob Zombie. That's my favorite of the whole thing.
No, that's a good one. That's a real good one.
I like that one too.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I definitely don't
And
think I definitely don't think that's a hot take.
oh, it's not. You should see. You gotta travel the internet a little bit. That's a big
Yeah,
man. You
maybe.
know for that. But I'm not out on Cheetah, even though he tried to score me with the Superman take. I don't think Halloween 1 is as great as people make it. I think there are ones I think Halloween 2 is far better. But you can't tell the Halloween fans that.
All right, Vanessa's asking, do you hate Halloween 3 as a film in the franchise, or would you hate it as a standalone too? I hate it as a standalone too, because that's the way I look
Everything.
at it. Yeah.
Everything.
I totally look at that one as a standalone. Like I don't even compare it to the other ones, like at all. I just don't like it. Let's see. Casey tried rewatching Halloween 3 recently, since everyone loves it. And he says, I don't hate it, but I wouldn't say that it's good. That's exactly the way I feel. Like it's just not a good movie. Like it's not the worst thing ever, but it's just not that great of a movie.
You guys are polite. It's terrible.
And then Star Lord and Echo are talking about rebooting the DCEU movies. Let's see. You can rant all you want. It isn't going to make me not like it. I'm not trying to make you not like it, Bones. I'm just trying to explain to you the way I see it. That's all.
We love you, Bones, but you know how I feel about the first Texas Chainsaw. I don't like it at all. But I like every other one in the franchise. Every one of them, except for the first one.
Please don't tell me you like Next Generation.
Actually, I probably wouldn't have gotten into the franchises if it wasn't for that. I'm not saying it's my favorite, but I have a lot of fun with that. Matthew McConaughey with the robot leg. That sounds funny.
It's funny in theory.
I liked it. I love to see Renee Zellweger absolutely running circles around Leatherface. It's hilarious.
That part is kind of funny. Let's see. What if Halloween 3 and Poltergeist were intertwined? I would still like Poltergeist and not Halloween 3.
Never seen Poltergeist 3.
Let's see. Then they're talking about Cheetah saying Superman 4 is the worst DC movie. I don't know about that. I can probably think of a couple that are worse. Let's see.
Rolling.
Hobbs says Brian loves me. Just reviewed it. Worst movie I've ever seen. I'd rather watch paint dry and film it. Okay, wait. There is a movie. Oh God, I think it's called Wavelength. It's from it's like an experimental film. It's like an hour long, and it is like 50 minutes of literally watching an empty room. It's 50 minutes of that, just a static shot of watching a room, and then all of a sudden, this guy like walks in and like dies, like he keels over and dies, and that's the entire movie. I don't know if anything can be worse than that. Because it's like, what the hell?
Don't sound
But
too long.
Yeah, it's pretty awful. And let's see. Vanessa says, I think Halloween 3 is an interesting concept. I really like the first Halloween, and she really likes the first Rob Zombie one. Yeah, I agree. The Halloween 3 is an interesting concept. It's just the way, to me, it's the way they executed it didn't quite work for me. I said, I'm not saying it's a awful movie. It's not my thing. Although Cal's saying it's a bunch of crap. But,
It's terrible. I'm trying to save anybody their time. That music is going to get stuck in your head. It's awful.
I know so many people, though, that like Halloween 3, dude. So many.
That song at the end is ridiculous. I can't get it out of my head.
Thinking. Let's see. Echo saying, I love the first Chainsaw Massacre. It's the first horror movie I recall seeing. All right, so funny story about Chainsaw Massacre. The first time I saw the first Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I thought it was boring as hell.
Same.
Now, granted, I was like 12.
Same.
You know? And then I rewatched it again. I guess I was about 16 or 17. And I still thought it was a bit boring, but I kind of got what they were going for. So then I watched it again a few years later. I guess I was about 20, and it totally clicked for me, and I totally got it, and I loved it.
Did you brainwash yourself?
No, dude, I just like to give things some chances, you know. Especially.
So you're watching this movie every decade.
Well, you know, I've probably seen it about 20 times now. So there you go.
Hey, more power to you. I just rewatched it a few months ago. I actually saw the second one and the third one for the very first time. Love those for what they were. Second one is absolute fun. Third one wasn't bad like people tried to make it out to be. That first one though.
Yeah, the first three are fantastic.
Oh man, the first one, man, she's running around. At one point, the guy doesn't know where she is, so she starts screaming her head off to show him her location. I mean, it's supposed to be realistic. Like, it's just a bad movie. She gets away from the guy who's chasing her with a chainsaw for 15 minutes, which is horrible. And then she gets captured by a guy who is about, I don't know, like 10 times her age with a broom. So she can get away from a guy with a chainsaw, but not a guy with a broom. And he smacked her on her arm to capture her. It just was awful, man. It just was awful.
That's funny. Okay, here you go. Patrick saying Nuclear Man looks like a lost member of the Village People.
I'm not feeding it.
The first horror movie I saw, I was a little bitty kid. I was with Al's mom, and I was little, and it was, I think, 13 Ghosts or something like that. And I got so scared when the opening credits rolled, I ran out of the movie theater. I called my mother to come pick me up.
Yeah, for those that don't know, TBetty is my aunt, by the way.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Hello,
Auntie. Crazy aunt. No, I'm just kidding. Yep.
That's so cool, Al.
Yeah. What she's all over my stuff. So I'm like, hey, you busy tonight?
I appreciate it.
That's really cool. Is June related to you too, Al?
Yeah, June's my mom.
That's your mom? Oh, that's sweet. That's cool. Yeah. You guys are always in here supporting Al.
Oh yeah, I'll be there for him.
Let's see. Star-Lord is saying Superman 3, he fights himself like an evil version, and I want Man of Steel 2 to be like that. Blue suit versus black suit.
That's the best scene of Superman 3, SL7. Love the music too.
As long as it's not Henry Cavill, I'm okay with it.
You don't like the Cav?
I hate him as Superman. I just think, oh man, I hate it.
Oh.
All right, Vanessa saying, so it's like Last Days, long and boring. Yeah, that Wavelength movie. Yeah, for anyone who hasn't seen Last Days, it's a Gus Van Sant movie about the last days of Kurt Cobain's life, and it is basically him. It's the guy that plays Kurt Cobain in this little room, doing drugs and playing guitar in this room for like an hour and a half, and then he dies. Like that's the movie.
I'm really
Yeah,
like
I don't.
depressed hearing about it.
But,
That's so
it's
sad.
brutal. It's
That's
brutal.
brutal.
Like it's like a half an hour of him shooting up, half an hour of him playing guitar and singing, and then like shooting up. It's oh man, it's so bad.
I really, something about I'm not really into drugs on screen. I know as much horror we watch, chopping and blood. I just don't like to see people shoot up. I just think that's so, for my eyes, it's taboo. I hate to see it.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know. Just for me, I never like to see movies like that.
yeah. All right, Hobbs says, "Tell us why you guys don't like 3. I need examples." I thought I've given examples. I don't know. It's just it it just doesn't do anything for me. Like it's
You talking about
straight
Halloween
up,
3, huh?
yeah. Halloween 3.
Mm.
I don't know. Like I said, I there's something missing. There's something in the movie to me that's missing to make it um like interesting enough. Because I mean, like I said, the concept itself is interesting, but they didn't deliver.
They need to remake it.
I wouldn't object to that.
Yeah, just call it something
I
else.
I'd be
haven't
okay
Yeah,
with
seen
Halloween
3,
3
so
remake. Sure, why not?
yeah. I mean,
If you
for me,
can't,
Hobbs, it's just like Al said, it's a TV movie. It's bad
that's what
acting.
it reminds me of. Yeah.
The music is annoying to me. The guy, oh my god, the villain, oh man. I mean, it's just you don't get no payoff at the end. The question is, how isn't it bad? I think that would be easier.
Let's see. YouTube me saying I can't remember the first horror movie I've seen. I was young, like 5 or 6. I know that. I can tell you
Me
the first
either.
one I saw. The first one I saw was Poltergeist. That was the very first horror
Mhm.
movie I ever saw.
Did it scare you?
It scared the crap out of me. I still don't like clowns to this day because of that movie.
Oh wow. A
Yeah.
lot of people don't like clowns.
Let's see. See, my mom thinks Halloween 3 stinks as well.
She's
Thank
right.
you, Mom. I appreciate that. Let's see. Al hates Halloween 3, but not as bad as Cal hates Halloween 3.
Haterade. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Well, I'm
yeah.
not up here hating on your pumpkin. What's it called? The pumpkin. Is it the pumpkins? That's called
Pumpkins?
pumpkin. Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
Pat was hating on. Al's pumpkin movie.
Yep, yep. Oh, Tuba Chat's here. Hey, Kevin, how's it going, buddy?
I had a question for you guys. I wanted to ask you guys. All
Yes,
right, we
sir.
said the worst movie you ever seen. So, what's a movie? It could be any genre, but what's a movie that absolutely disturbed you and still kind of like gets to you? You have a movie like that?
I do. TBetty, would you like to go first, or you want me to go? I I think TBetty froze.
trying to remember which one it was.
There you go. Well, the one for me that truly disturbed me, and I cannot watch this movie ever again. It's called In a Glass Cage.
Mm.
It's a foreign movie. I forgot what country it is, but it is about a little boy. Well, he's not. He's like he's a grown adult now. He's like 20. But as a kid, he was abused by this like Nazi guy, and so it goes to present day where he is a like a nurse,
Hmm.
and he's taking care of this guy, this old guy in an iron lung, and it turns out the guy in the iron lung was the Nazi guy that did stuff to him, and
Yeah.
it is deeply disturbing movie. Yeah, and I will never watch that ever again.
Right.
Yeah.
Got
So
freezies again.
yeah, sometimes computers are fun. All right, let's see.
So, did you have one, Betty?
I can't remember. I know I had one that I would never watch again, but I can't remember the name of it. I'm
Mm.
trying to think of it. It's been a
Yeah,
long
Sneak Out of
time.
Compton.
one for me was probably
I like.
Flowers in the Attic.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
That was really disturbing for me. I seen it at a young age, so it kind of always stuck with me.
Yeah, those are. Yeah, that story is just like insane. Yeah. Let's see, Patrick saying, yeah, Gus Van Sant used to make good movies. I agree. He used to, in the '80s. That's about it. Kind of once it turned to the '90s, you can forget it. I think maybe he did one good movie in the '90s, but yeah, he horrible.
I'm old school. I
I'm
like
not sure.
stuff like the Bela Lugosi and stuff like that,
Oh
like the
yeah,
Phantom
yeah.
Carriage and what was he in the White Zombie? Huh?
White Zombie. Yeah, yep,
That was a scary one.
yeah. Now, as you know, I love all the old stuff too. I can watch that all
Yeah.
day. I love that stuff.
Well, what you guys know about The Nanny, 1965,
Betty
or
Davis.
Betty Davis? Yes,
Yeah. I have not seen it, but I want to.
it's
I
great.
did a long
I love
time
it.
ago, but I don't
Hmm.
remember much. I have to watch it again.
It's a pretty good horror flick. Thriller horror. She's my favorite actress, so I could watch pretty much anything in her with her.
She was something else. She really was.
Yeah, yeah. She's definitely something else. Cal, have you seen the TV show with Betty and
Only
what
like
was it?
the first two episodes. I was hoping they was going to put it out on physical media. It never happened. I never even found the bootleg. So no,
Hmm.
didn't finish it.
I got
Really
you.
want to. Really want to.
Yeah, I need to watch that actually. All right, let's see what Hobbs is saying. Taking away the non-Michael factor, I still enjoy it for what Halloween 3 is. People, for the most part, state that Michael Myers factor, but I can't hate it because it's part of the franchise. Yeah, like I said, I don't. It doesn't bother me that Michael's not in it. Like it's just, I don't know.
Are we in your head, Hobbs? Because I think you're really a super fan for this Halloween 3.
Hey,
Um,
it could be worse. He could be a Lake Fear super fan, so could
yeah,
definitely be a
yeah,
lot
that
worse.
could be. That could be. What about Puppet Master 1? That's pretty a bad one. It's been a long time. I don't know. It might have got better, but
It's bad, but it's fun.
okay, yeah. I always liked
Yeah.
it 3 and 4.
Let's see. Vanessa saying The Exorcist was when I was little. I still think my bed is vibrating if I watch it that day.
Oh
That's
wow.
pretty funny. Star Lord is saying Faces of Death and its sequels are the worst things he's seen, or
Okay.
the most disturbing. I should say. Um, so Cheetah saying the Redwood Massacre Annihilation was pretty disturbing.
I think I have
I
that.
need to
Maybe I
watch.
shouldn't watch it.
Send it my way. I'll watch it.
Yeah, I think I have it.
Hobbs is saying, "Oh, Devil's Candy. You can never watch that again." Okay, I'll watch that. It was all right. I didn't get the hype for it. I really didn't because like when I saw it, like everybody was talking about it. It was like, "Oh yeah, Devil's Candy, so awesome." Blah, blah. And then I watched it and I was like, "It was all right."
Yeah, the hype
But
the hype is really hard, man. These when you
the
listen to
hype,
so much hype for so long, it never lives up anymore.
yeah.
That's true.
And see, Hobbs is also saying The Brood also terrified me. Movies not to watch when you're 5 years old. Yes. I can
Yeah.
see a 5-year-old being terrified by that for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I watched The Omen 2 when I was about that age. Really messed me up. Scared the hell out of me.
Oh, the first two Omens are freaking fantastic.
I still hate the movie. It scared me too much.
Let's see. I think Patrick's watching baseball.
Yeah, that's
That's what it looks like.
baseball. Hmm.
Let's see. Charles Manson's story is scary. That dude had eyes that looked through you. Yes, he did.
Yeah, he
Charles
did.
Manson, scary. But to be honest, if I always thought Jim Jones was scarier.
Oh yeah, that crazy so and so.
That yeah.
Cal, have you seen that the Guyana movie about Jim Jones? It's from
No,
it's like I
I
want to say it's like 1980, 1979, something like that. It's on YouTube. I highly recommend it. It's pretty good.
What's the name of it?
It's like Guyana Crime of the Century or something.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't
Something
that
like
one Priest from the 90s about him?
I don't know. I know they did one around 2013, 14 called The Sacrament, and it's very, very similar to Jim Jones. Very similar. That was a good movie too.
He creeps me out.
Yeah. Super scary guy. Patrick likes the devil's candy. All right. Let's see.
I think he
VHS.
means
Okay. VHS
VHS.
stuff that was way beyond me. Like the anthology movies you're talking about?
I hear that they're bad, like, disturbing.
A couple of the stories maybe, especially in the first one. The first VHS movie is like really good. Like pretty much all the stories are pretty good.
Are those English? Like, are they in English?
Yeah. They're well, most of them. In the latest one, which was the fourth movie in the series, there is one that's in Indonesian. There's one segment that's in like Indonesian.
Oh, okay. Because I watched
That one's
somebody recommended was it Rec 3? Those like
Yeah.
can't found footage type movies. I couldn't get through it. Just wasn't for me.
Oh yeah, that's the one with the wedding, right?
Yeah, I couldn't get through it.
Yeah, I actually kind of like that one. That's the only time a horror movie ever got to me when I was a little kid. Watched a marathon of horror movies about monsters in the water. Ooh, okay, that's cool. Just to be
They're really
honest,
down there, Echo. They're really down in the
Yeah.
water.
Yeah, I want to say Vanessa. I want to say it's called Guyana Crime of the Century. I think is the full name of it.
Spooky.
They rolled out 2 cheapies within 2 months after the mass. Yeah. That's how they roll, man. Yeah, all those like real deaths, like the what is it? Like Faces of Death and Traces of Death and all those. I can't watch that stuff.
Yeah, I don't think I would want to see that. But watching when videos pop up on Instagram, Facebook, or whatever anymore, we see stuff all the time. Didn't know, it just pops up. We see real life stuff. So maybe it's not that bad.
At least YouTube and stuff is now a little better with that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
At
I wish they were
it's
that way when I was seeing stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah, back in the day, it was real easy to find crazy stuff like that. Yep.
Don't even be looking for it; just pop up.
Yep. Oh yeah. Well, there's I know a guy who's still into that stuff, and I'm like, oh, dude, how can you watch that stuff? I don't get it.
No, I don't either.
Not my thing. Let's see. Echo ended up with a water phobia until his older brother did the tough love thing and threw me in the pool. Oh God, it made me stay in the pool. Oh geez. So like what's her face in Jason Takes Manhattan?
Or was it Angela scared of the water too in Sleepaway Camp?
Yes, she was. She sure was. Let's see.
And you guys said that movie had no story. I disagreed with that. I thought it doesn't have a great Jason story, but there's a little story in there between the uncle and the niece and that alike.
There's such little bit of a story though. Like there's not.
They tried to hang their hat on that one scene, and you guys said you didn't remember. There's a scene where the Crazy Ralph type guy gets on the boat and he says, "You're the last of the children." He's come back for you, kind of like a Nightmare on Elm Street thing. And that kind of really, if you think about that, that explains his determined. Because think about this: if Jason is just if he would have got to New York, he would have just went off in another direction, killing other people. But that kind of like keeps you like, oh, okay, there's a reason he's going after these people.
Mm-hmm.
Bad reason or not, it's a reason.
Yeah, I honestly don't remember him saying that, but I'm not doubting it. I'm just I don't remember him saying it because if I would have, I'd be like, okay, well, there's something at least. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's see. Vanessa's saying she looks at the books about serial killers and pictures. Sometimes the Black Dahlia was brutal. Yeah, I remember that Black Dahlia picture. That was pretty crazy. You see, original Psycho, people wouldn't take showers.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
so I can see that though. I can see that,
that's
and
real.
it's like Jaws don't go in the water, right?
Yeah, but I think
Very
I
similar.
think it's worse the shower because it's like you cannot go into a pool or go to the lake or whatever, but it seems like a shower. You have to take a shower, and it's just you're. I don't care who you are. You feel like you're the most vulnerable in a shower. So that is scary, really.
Right, right. Well, I mean, Hitchcock is so insanely good. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I hated Norman for that.
yeah.
Killing
Well,
people in
speaking
the
of
shower.
Norman, did you see the Bates Motel series?
Absolutely love the Bates Motel. I try to recommend it as much as I can. I mean, I can't say enough. I'm a fan.
Yeah, I freaking love that series too. Did you see that, TBetty? The Bates
No, I
Motel?
did not.
Oh
I'll have
man,
to look into that. My
you,
list
you
is getting long.
I know, but no,
It's
it's really. I was very skeptical when it came out because I'm like, how are they going to make one? How are they going to make this into a series? Two, how is this going to be any good? And it was fantastic.
mhm.
So
Really? I'll check it
it's
out.
such quality. It's
yeah,
quality. Like only thing I'll say about it. I only have one thing bad to say about it is the last season is a bit rushed because if you know they were trying to make this a 7 season arc, and so that last season they just threw everything at you. It's still pretty good, but the first 4 seasons are phenomenal. His mother is everything. I mean, there's a lot of
oh
great characters. Emma, the brother
yeah,
Dylan, the
yep.
sheriff. There's a lot of great characters, but the mother, man, I think she's my favorite. Just off of that, she's my favorite living actress. Yeah,
Oh yeah, Vera Farmiga, whatever her name, however you pronounce her last name. Yeah, yeah,
she's awesome.
she's fantastic. I love her too. Yeah, her and her sister too, Tysa, is also really good.
Yeah, she was really good in Final Girls. I just rewatched that not too long ago.
That's a fun little movie too. Yeah, The Final Girls.
Yeah,
That's a
one
fun
of my
little movie.
favorites. hmm Very few
Let's see.
movies I've watched in the last 20 years that really rank high where I could put them in my favorites, and that was one of them. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah. Star Star Lord is saying Jason has principles. When he wants to
Yes,
kill you, Jason is devoted.
yes. But
Even in part 8.
Star
Wait, is there
Lord,
anybody he doesn't want to kill?
Yeah, right?
Star
Yeah,
Lord, here's his mother. Just
yeah.
his mother.
Mama. Yeah.
Yeah, Mom.
Here's the question, Star Lord: did he hold on to the boat as they went to New York and they rode in, or did he walk the bottom of the sea? As many people have a theory that he walked the bottom of the sea. So I don't know.
Oh,
I kind of want to know.
so I think he walked.
It's
Hell, I
better than
was
him
wondering
holding.
that myself. Sorry.
Yes, because if he holds on the boat, why not just smash the boat in half like he did in part 6? Just smash the boat in half and kill them in the
Right.
ocean.
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
So I would think
Yeah.
he walked.
I would think so. Yeah. For sure. Let's see. Vanessa says people. I think this is in reference to the psycho shower scene. People should lock the bathroom door. Maybe at least they'd have a warning.
That's scary too, though. To hear that door going crazy, that knob shaking when you're in the shower.
Yeah. Yeah. You're like, what is that? Yeah. But then
Well,
but if it's Jason, he'll just bust the damn thing down. You know.
right. Or Jack from The Shining.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But
And then
who locks the door when they're alone, though? Well, I don't know. It's
you
wrong,
know
Nessa. Shouldn't have did that to that girl. Just wrong.
I mean
Yes,
I
privacy,
do, but
please.
I think it's kind of out of habit. Like I just do it. I don't know.
Only if I'm not home, I lock the door. Like if I'm at somebody else's house, I'll lock it.
Yeah.
And then Star Lord has the theory that Jason teleports.
He definitely does in that movie. The
It
alleyway.
kind of seems like he does. He's freaking everywhere.
The dude runs up the flagpole or whatever that is on the boat, and then all of a sudden he's up top. and
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
the scene in the alley. They're in the car, then he's killing the cop on the side of the car, then all of a sudden he's down the street in front of the car within a second. So
Yeah.
yeah, teleports. But that's
Yeah.
cool. I like it.
I'm not saying it's not cool. It's just that I don't know. So like maybe in part 8, like there's that whole like half an hour segment where it's just you see the character, Jason shows up and kills him. You see the next character, Jason shows up and kills him. You see the next character, etc., etc. And it happens like 8 times in a row. It's like, come on, dude.
Hey, I don't know, man. It's fun
And
to
then
me.
Vanessa saying maybe Jason drove the yacht.
Maybe,
I got a kick out of that part when he looked at himself on a billboard.
Yeah, I did too.
That was hilarious.
Echo says, I have cousins who like to just walk into my house without knocking. I've learned to lock my doors because of that. Yeah, I got you on that. Yeah, I totally relate. Let's see, Star-Lord. It was the lightning struck him in the grave in the previous movie. Well, yeah. Oh, right. To make him teleport. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Or maybe it's just evolution. Because you guys say he's a zombie, right? So maybe he just became all the way supernatural by 8, and now he's a ghost zombie. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Well, there you go. Okay. In the online game, he apparently teleports. So there you go. It is official. Jason is a teleporter.
I think they got that from the movie, though, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, maybe so. I mean, I know it makes the game easier, to
You
to
guys
kind of
didn't
do
seem
it.
like you liked the final girl either. I kind of liked her. She wasn't bad.
That's not. I mean, she was okay. I wish they wouldn't have dressed her like a middle-aged woman.
That was their innocent look, man.
Yeah, it looks stupid. So did Jason ride the lightning? But
But of course.
let's see. Well, it's really the style of Jason movies, the reason why he pops up out of nowhere. Yeah, no, yeah, it is. It is. And it's I don't know. I think because Patrick and I started at the beginning where it was more grounded in reality,
Mm-hmm.
and that it just keeps taking off and going even crazier.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's why maybe we have an issue with it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I'm not saying I don't like it, and I'm not
Yeah.
saying, but it's just I don't know. Like from where we started to where we are now is like a complete one.
I just always thought the older movies, the first 5, were more like, how could you say, like average movies, B movies, low budget movies, compared to, I just like the ambition of the later films. I really do. Whether they fail or don't, I just like it.
Yeah. I totally get that.
It seems like those are what made. Yeah, but it seems like that Jason, that supernatural zombie Jason, that's the Jason that made him, I don't want to say more popular, but in a way, it seems like that's the Jason we knew. So maybe if we didn't grow up with the movies, like if we didn't see the first one in theaters like some people did, so like for us kids that went back and watched them, it's like that's the Jason we know. We know him to be supernatural, like Freddy Krueger, So going to see him more down to earth was kind of like a step backwards for a lot of us.
Yeah. Vanessa saying she was dressed like a 1980s dork. Yeah, kind of. All right, let's see. Casey saying
so you're on the side of the cheerleaders?
Are the best to me.
She's so your wife is a cheerleader, huh? She's on the side of the cheerleaders, not the dorks.
Probably. I don't know. She married one, so I don't know.
Yeah. Opposites attract, huh?
Yeah.
I'm a dork, Nessa.
Let's see. He doesn't really teleport literally, but it needs to be off-screen style of teleporting. Yeah. I
maybe you ought to hire Scotty from Star Trek and can teleport him all over.
There you go. A Jason Star Trek mashup. That's what we need, people. The Jason Star Trek. Jason versus Spock.
Well, that's how he got on the ship, right? On Jason X.
Yeah. Very true. Yeah, that's coming soon. Jason X is coming
Oh,
soon.
shh. I'm sorry.
Future plans. Future plans. So all right. So let me tell you what's happening this week because I think we're gonna wrap this up in a couple minutes here. Um, this weekend is my 1 year YouTube anniversary. So
Congrats.
I am celebrating with three different things. Oh, here we go. Wait, here we go. GCap recap is in the house. T
Hi,
Betty,
Jeff.
GCap.
Bam Lamb.
Here I am.
Yeah.
Hey, Jeff.
So on Friday, this Friday, the 22nd, at 3 p.m. Eastern, um, I will be doing a watch along with Gareth from Video Tasties and also Joey V and KDV from the B Zone. And we are going to be watching a 1975 TV movie called Murder on Flight 502, starring Sonny Bono, Farrah Fawcett, Danny Bonaducci, and Robert Stack.
Oh, I can't wait.
So that's going to be at 3 o'clock on Friday. And 3 o'clock because Gareth is over in the UK. So it's going to be like 8 o'clock at night for him. So that's going to be Friday. Saturday, I'm doing uh, a live Q&A session. I already do have a bunch of questions, but please bring more. I will answer many questions. Anything you want to know about me or anything, whatever, I will try to answer everything I can. That'll be probably at 8 o'clock Eastern on Saturday. And then on Sunday, of course, I got the Midnight Society with Patrick from Have Cheetah Review, and we will be talking about Jason Goes to Hell. So I got a nice little weekend ahead of time here. That's what's coming up, my 1 year anniversary. And I do want to thank everybody who's ever liked one of my videos or watched one of my videos. I really appreciate it. Yeah, so that's what I got. Cal, do you have anything coming up, my friend?
Congratulations, my friend. Me, I'm supposed to be having something special coming up, but I had to push it back for a little bit, so I'm just going to announce it next week.
Okay.
Because I had to. It's something that more people have to participate in, so I had to get in line with their schedule. So but I will be announcing it sometime this week, and that's it. I'm at the same channel. You guys can find me at Kal Daily, and appreciate your time as always.
Yes, indeed. And then I'll link Cal's channel down below after the stream, and I'll also link T Betty's Instagram, where it's a lot of pictures of Jenna, the cat that was on a
Yeah,
little while
that's
ago.
my cat.
So yeah. So
Well, thank you for inviting me, and I want to say thanks to everyone in the chat. And now you all know what I look like. And my head done by me because I had to learn how to do it when I was homebound during the pandemic.
Yep.
Nice and short.
Worf versus Chewbacca. There you go. That's
Yeah,
that would be a good fight.
That'd be good.
That'd be nice. Yeah, I like it. All right, guys. So we're gonna get out of your hair. So I guess we will see all you guys next time. Remember, stay spooky. Happy birthday, Hobbs. We'll see y'all later.
Happy birthday.